Behold, my stuff.
Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to take a look at Lion-O from Mattel's Thundercats Masters of the Universe crossover. Here's a nice little look at the box art. This is Cheetara. You can see it has the exploding rocks, but they're blue. So very, very nice. They're displayed in their Eternia outfits to start. They all come with a special comic, which you can see. This is Lion-O's. Shows what the first wave is. Artwork's pretty good. Comes with instructions on what's swappable and how to switch. It's just a one-sided thing. If you tear the package open, their Thundercat symbol is actually on the inside, generating the explosion. And that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Very nice artwork on the back. Another breakdown about how the sword and everything works. So, pretty cool. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look. He comes with bent knees, but you could straighten him out and he stands upright. So he's a little bit bigger than the standard origin scale, but he's not quite Masterverse. I don't think he's quite a 6-inch figure, but it's pretty close. So they're kind of their own scale. The arms are very bulky, which is good. And all this armor comes off. Actually, his little blue tarp thing here that he wears is also removable, which is kind of interesting. So I like that this belt and thing is different. I like that there's some differences, so if you wanted to make a varied He-Man, you could. But let's go ahead and start disassembling some of this. So the first thing I want to do, because I want to take his head off. Yeah. So there's this super interesting haircut, and now he's bald. Kind of looks Panthro-esque, doesn't he? Wouldn't surprise me if Panthro is the exact same sculpt, to be honest with you. And it's very soft plastic. So that helps. And then you'll just sort of put this back on, and now he's got a Lion-O traditional head, and he already looks great. So I'm going to take the rest of this off, and I'm going to show you before I do the swap. Alright, so everything comes apart. It's a lot looser and squishier than the standard components that generally come with Origins, so I'm really happy about it. The feet pop off as well, so it's not just fully new feet. I feel like that may have been a bit much. I think it would have been fine just to include the feet. So we have the other hand, we have the classic Lion-O belt, and this little nub to attach their version of the claw fist, which I don't love, but it is what it is. I'm sure someone will 3D print one that we can replace. The shoulder armor piece is actually really cool. The Eternia tiger bit there, I like that. And then Lion-O's in his pieces. And as I said, this comes off as well. So that's interesting to me. That may be advantageous later for something. So let's go ahead and put together the rest of him. The other thing I really like is this is a quality sword. They always do this. They put the sight beyond sight eye and this on a full-size sword. But when it's full-sized, it never has that. I don't know why they do that. But let's go ahead and put together traditional Lion-O. So there's Lion-O fully assembled in his traditional form standing up. The articulation is good, the shoulder movement is good. The ankles are a bit of an annoyance. I do not care for the modular ankle system. I get it, but I don't like it. He looks good. The waist doesn't attach... Sorry. The waist doesn't attach perfectly. It's a little wobbly. So... Overall, I'm really happy with this figure from Mattel. I really like the softness of it. The hair attaches seamlessly. It's fantastic. We'll pop Cheetara out and put him next to him just for fun to see what we got. Alright, and here's classic Cheetara next to Lion-O. I left that little piece on the forearm bracer. I kind of like that. Very, very interesting look for Cheetara. I will say... one thing above all else, this is Cheetara's armor. It's one solid piece. There's no snaps. So you basically have to strip this and peel this off of her, which is odd for a child's toy. Her head... Oh, there goes Lion-O. Her feet. Her waist snap is much higher, which is kind of interesting. The other thing is they gave her extremely pronounced glutes, but they put the logo right across the top of it. I know that's going to bug some people, but you're predominantly going to have her facing forward. The other thing that's kind of odd is they made her feet very dainty. I feel like her feet are too small. I would like to see them a little larger. But in general, these are great. I'm not a Super 7 guy. I really never have been. So having Mattel do this as a second option for us is fantastic. And I plan on picking up Panthro Tigra, Mumra, and we'll see what else gets added to the collection. But I've always wanted a Thundercats collection, and not really planning to do anything with them other than have them for now. But I do like these modular ones a lot. So, and it's great fodder for custom parts for other people. So her hair is also a little bit harder to get on. But yeah, I think Thundercats figures from Mattel, great option. Pick them up at Target. They're not scarce by any means, so you won't have to worry about peg warmers. I'm not going to pick up the Tiger people. No point in that. So cheers, guys.